John didn't warn us. He just clicked it.
Oh man!
How's it going, my power gauge?
Oh
Surfer
man!
at
I'm
Surfer
not
here.
ready.
Surfer here, and today I got the very amazing, most beautiful person ever.
I would not say that. In fact, my hair is a little off today. It's a little.
But we got with us Darrel J Delfin.
What's up, guys? How are you?
He is an amazing voice actor who has a lot of amazing
It's
projects.
that one voice actor!
Yeah!
Boo! Hold on. I'm tweeting about this right now. So like our producer John, who he's behind the camera, like that guy.
There he is.
Yeah, he didn't give us any warning. Okay, and now.
Hi, how's it going, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us on this live vlog. I know
Someone's already talking about what we're supposed to be talking about right now.
Yes. First of all, I just want to apologize for these past 2 weeks. I haven't done a live vlog in a while, and that's because we've been super busy with some new stuff that we've already uploaded, and we've also been working outside, training for some cool video ideas.
Yes, I'm very excited.
And but yes, up to the title of this video, which is, I don't know what's the
New
title.
Sentai announcement discussion live!
2018!
Yeah! Woo! So if you guys don't know, and if you guys don't know about Super Sentai is the original source material from Power Rangers that airs in Japan.
Yes.
And they are already getting ready. They already claimed the titles for the next Super Sentai for next year.
Yes.
Not just one.
And that's the curious part
So
of it.
so here's the thing. Just because they're trademarked doesn't mean this is officially going to happen. However, in recent history, this is usually what ends up happening. So I'm very excited. So let me pull up the names actually, because I only have the regular names. We have Lupinranger and Patoranger, or Pat Ranger as people have been calling it as well. And so it's going to be a cops and robbers thing. I already see like some people talking about it in chat.
Awesome, yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm really like, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think it's going to be two different Sentai. I think it's going to be one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. The two titles might have been trademarked because it might be kind of like you said, you know, what they did with Ninja Storm
Or Hurricaneger.
Where they trademarked Ninpu Sentai, Hurricaneger, and then they have the Thunder Rangers.
Okay. Yeah, so
and I'm assuming that's probably what's going to happen in this series, where they're going to have the main cast, and that name main cast has already been trademarked, but they're going to have the opposites, which can be the villains,
yes,
or maybe later on be, you know, the special rangers that join them later on.
Right.
But they have already been trademarked, so
we have
everything's speculating.
Keisatsu Sentai Patoranger, which is the police one, and Kaito Sentai Lupinranger. Lupin, do you know
third?
Do you know where that comes from?
No.
No? Okay, so I don't know in which lore he's from, but Arsène Lupin is the name of like a really famous like thief. And so I think it's really curious that they named him that. Recently, I don't know if any of you guys have played Persona 5 yet, but that's the main character's thing. And the whole thing behind Persona 5 was all about like thieves and being really noble thieves. And what I'm thinking is maybe this is what this is going to be about, because Gokaiger was kind of based on One Piece. And so I was like, oh, maybe this might be a Persona 5. They like playing off of that. And Q Ranger was off of Star Wars. And that's really loud music.
Well, I mean, sorry guys, it's me, Mari, behind the camera.
Hi,
Hey guys.
on the other side of the
So I saw a lot of discussion already happening, and they seem like it's a cops and robbers kind of thing.
Yes.
With like a Robin Hood situation where maybe some poor people are Sentai and they're robbing for good, and then the cops come in.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of what I was telling Darrel when we were talking about this before we went live, is that I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is there's going to be different types of societies, you know, those who are wealthy and those who are poor.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean that they're bad guys, you know, so they might be stealing from the rich, giving to the poor.
Right.
And these might be the thieves. And
okay, you got my attention now.
We have the good side of the law enforcement, who can be the cops essentially,
right.
you know, and the thieves can be, you know,
What I think it's good. I think the thieves are going to be like
the good guys.
Well, see, here's the thing. I have two ideas about where this could go. This could be one where like one team is the focus, and then the other team is this auxiliary, kind of like the Thunder Rangers team.
Yeah.
Whereas I personally feel like the thieves are going to be the main cast, and then the police are going to be the auxiliary cast. The other way they could play this is that if they do decide to make it two different Sentai, but play them simultaneously. Be it like the first episode is the first episode of the thieves, the second episode is the first episode of police, and they alternate, and then kind of like coincide every once in a while.
Storyline,
yes. And I think that'd be really smart, but that also being a lot of money that I don't know if they're willing to spend.
Well,
Kyuranger has proven that they're willing to go the distance. Go the distance. And it's just, so what actually is their plan is that what I'm looking forward to.
The other thing too is that they're doing a pretty good job with Kyuranger keeping the same cast, because even if the cast isn't in the story, they're still shown in the episode, and that can go the same way for this show. And they're doing a really good job with the storylining, and storyboarding every single thing in Kyuranger. That I think they're learning from this, and they're gonna try to make it better with this new Sentai.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, maybe it's gonna be the first episode for, the cops, and then second episode is going to be about the thieves, and then at one point it's just going to they're both going to
I think they're just going to intersect all the time.
Mighty Action Lou has a comment that says maybe they were a full team and then they split because of something.
That's what I'm thinking too. See, what I'm thinking is, if regardless of what happens, say they are two separate teams like I think they're going to be, and as as their titles say, what I think they might either have one extra ranger. They're gonna have 3 teams, 3 rangers each team, because 5 rangers for each team seems that seems a little overkill. It sounds like another Kyuranger, which wouldn't be bad because it proves it's proven that they can work with this many characters. But for this kind of thing, I think it'd be best if they did 3-3, and then the extra one will probably be the one that brings them together, or maybe he's double agent of both.
I mean, it's been proven that 3 can work. Go Buster.
Yeah.
3, and then we got the others later on. So 3 is a good number.
And I think that's what they might end up doing with the extra one being the auxiliary.
Yeah.
Just like either each team gets their own extra ranger, or they have that one that kind of jumps around.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
There's gonna be a double agent for sure.
It sounds like a cool idea.
It's one of those things where we don't even know how the story's gonna be either. What if the thieves are thieves?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I really hope. Well, I think what we have already are gentlemanly thieves.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I hope they're the good guys. I really hope that they end up being like a really good.
It could be Gokaiger syndrome, where they got thrown into it, but they're like, cool.
Whatever, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
You know what this is gonna cause though? A lot of diversity between fans, like Team Thieves or Team Theme.
That would actually be really fun.
And that's some great publicity. If that's what they were trying to do, I think they're doing a great job, because it's just like, just this announcement alone, it's already like, I'm seeing my newsfeed blow up, and it's great. Like, I love when new Sentai comes out, and then you see all, like, my newsfeed just blows up. It's like, oh man, Go Sager, Go Kaiger, like, Kyuranger, what's that, Tokyuger, and it's great just seeing, like, all these fans just, their love for Sentai, and now seeing it just like, nope, I like the thieves, I like the police, and
that's gonna be great.
That's something that I think might be a little controversial here in the U.S.
Yeah.
But whatever. Well,
I wonder about the costumes.
That's
how distinctive and different are they gonna be?
The costume designs better be great.
So
I'm pretty sure there's also gonna be like
the thieves. I'm thinking might have top hats, because I'm thinking of Persona right now, and Arsene. I'm not gonna pull up the image right now, but
is it gonna be like Star Ninja's helmet?
I hope not. I really hope not. Gosh, all the possibilities of what they could look like, and then even for the cops, it seems very self-explanatory. It's like, we got a cop outfit. You get a badge. just uniform-looking things. But then what would you put on a thief's costume? That's the most intriguing part about it. And then what is their Zord's gonna be? Like a getaway helicopter?
Well, I mean,
a getaway car?
We also don't know the time period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that affects it a lot. Like, thieves
true.
in different time periods look different, and cops
Yes.
in different time periods look
There
different.
you go.
The possibilities are literally
great
like...
if it was steampunk.
Yeah, that's what I was
That
thinking.
would
As
be
soon as
so
I heard,
great.
like, the whole Lupin thing, and then robbers, and then cops, I'm like...
I'm not a huge fan of steampunk, but I can see that happening.
Imagine,
Well, because,
like,
like,
gears on the helmet.
Think
Oh,
about
that
it.
would
Just
look
like
cool.
they came up with a pirate Sentai.
Yeah.
You know, and they did a flawless job
You know,
with those suits.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're gonna try to go back to that age period and all that,
Yeah.
and that's what they're gonna do.
But the thing with
They're
Gokai is that they were pirates, but they were space pirates.
Mhm.
So it wasn't really like, let's sail the seven seas, like old
No,
style,
yeah, but I
you
mean,
know?
I'm just saying, like, costume designs for like suits.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
that, you know,
fantastic.
it's just. Let's just we're gonna expect something good from them,
Mhm.
regardless. You know, it's just what can it be?
Let's see how long it
That's
takes
the-
for the first production photos to start
Mhm.
leaking.
Well, or what is it?
Give it a couple of weeks.
The concept art.
So what I'm thinking, did you see any of the past rumors for this season? Okay, so
I remember it was something with Ninja Space
No.
constellation thing.
No. Okay,
Or
so
was it race car?
the last two that we got from Duke-Mon 22 on Ranger Board was the first one was supposed to be this race car,
Yeah.
mixed with time machines, mixed with
Yes,
animals.
that's what I heard.
It
yeah.
was this weird concept that like kind of sounded cool. And for those of you watching, I was telling Peter Sudarso, who's a Preston on Ninja Storm, Ninja Steel.
Don't tell him. Don't let him know.
Y'all know. But he was just like, he was very excited about this one. And then the next one was supposed to be like jets mixed with animals. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So if they're sticking with the animal plus vehicle theme into these new ones, I think it'd be cool.
Like vehicle,
But-
the cops, animal, the robbers.
I don't
maybe.
think they do animals again. They just finished Uoja.
I know, but
I mean, cars seems
Well, when we
pretty cool,
consider
but-
all the Sentai genres, it's literally trains, cars, automobiles, animals, dinosaurs,
Yeah.
ninjas.
Yeah, but I mean, they're so close to the span
Mhm.
of, you know, where Uoja just finished.
Yeah.
You know? So, I think they might do something with race cars, because what was the last racing theme was,
I wouldn't think so because that's not really a thief thing.
Those
Yeah,
are
like-
car thieves?
but they might make it into, like,
Or maybe-
cop racing cars or something.
cats are kind of like associated
Cat
with.
thieves?
That's true.
Huh.
What would be-
I mean, there's so little we know. So all
Literally,
we can
we're
do is
just like
speculate.
guessing right here.
And that's the
Well,
best part. I love this part of like when everything comes out because it's all a guessing game. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, what's it gonna be? And then like if you do end up being right, it's like, oh man, I was right. I told you. You know, it's like
Even thinking about the colors, are they gonna have parallel colors per team? Are they gonna have like the cool colors on one, the warm colors
kind of
on
like
the other?
yeah, kind of like Hurricane or Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool just to have like red and crimson again, and then
Yeah.
blue
Oh,
and
yeah.
navy. Or even just having 2 reds for a season. I think that'd be awesome.
That would
like,
be cool. Them trying to like show the other like, no, this is the way. No, this is the right way.
Because it's one thing to have like 2 reds on a team, kind of like Red Time Force and Time Fire, or Quantum Ranger, or even like Phoenix Soldier and Holo Soldier. Sorry guys, pronunciations. Holo Soldier and like Shishi Red. But then they're
It's the constant colliding.
but they're not actual like equals as
Yeah.
reds. You know, having these 2 be equals as reds would be such a big power struggle, and just like, oh, the by the law is the way to go, or like, no, we have to work above the law. You know, kind of thing. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so giddy,
I
guys.
can see it. Like literally, like if the robbers are like, and then some disaster happens, and the cops like, damn, my feels like maybe there is wiggle room, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. What I'm trying to figure out is how the story's gonna be.
Who's gonna be
You
the
know.
villains? Like,
Maybe the cops.
Because you gotta also keep in mind, if the thieves aren't necessarily villains,
yeah,
there's definitely gonna be villains involved.
Yeah, I want to know.
there's gotta be an armada
Yeah.
of something.
Or maybe You know what I'm thinking also? Maybe it could just be like they are fighting one big villain.
Yeah.
It's just that these two are going, or who is it that said it? Mighty Action Lou. He said that they were all part of the same thing, but split because of their ideas. Yeah. So maybe they are fighting one big villain, but they're doing it different ways to get there.
Yeah.
I think a female Red would be cool.
That would be cool. I could see her as like.
I think this would be
the robbers.
I think this would be a chance to finally see a female Red. An actual female Red, not like
from the start.
Yeah, not from like Shinkenger or Samurai or even SPD A Squad. You know, like an actual female Red. But you know,
that'd be awesome. I agree.
I think this would be a great time to finally see that. Yes, I love this part of the season. I'm so excited, guys. What are you guys like really looking forward to about this season? Like, what do you think the Zords are gonna look like? What do you think the costumes?
That's gonna be interesting.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what are the thieves like? One's going to look like specifically because it's like cops can look so many different ways.
Yeah.
You know, we have like Omega. We have
but like cops. When you think of cops, you think cars and like machinery, you know, vehicles kind of things. But thieves,
militaristic.
Yeah.
It can also be the same because I mean they're thieves.
But I feel like thieves are more layers. Like I always.
If they're going very like stereotypical thief, then like probably like I said earlier, helicopters or even getaway cars.
Yeah.
Just like. That would be cool. And
tricked out getaway cars.
I think that'd be awesome. I can't really think of what else. Submarine.
Because when I think of like thieves, I'm thinking of like stuff they've stolen and put together. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I'm like thinking, you know, maybe having some cop stuff that they've like modified themselves, kind of thing.
I feel like the story, if it is two separate teams, it'll play out like a Tyson. It's always like. One team versus the other, and then they're like, "Oh, just kidding, we're on the same side," and then they team up and they fight.
See, that's what I'm thinking might happen, but that's again saying like, if the thieves are good, you know, because
I'm really hoping they are.
Because like, what if they are? You know, what if these powers were created for good and thieves stole them and they're using it for their own gain? You know?
Oh, that could
and
be
they are thieves.
You know, that could be another really nice twist. Actually, if the thieves are actually the bad guys, but the powers remain for good.
Yeah.
And so, let's say halfway through the season, they are taken back. They can find a new team of Rangers.
Yeah.
I think that would like change the game.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What are you saying?
Ask people to hit that like and share button.
Oh.
Like the video.
Oh, okay. Well, that. Okay, so really quick, John, in the background, he's telling, and it's great. We should be telling you this from the beginning. If you like this video, please share this around. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Because, I mean, the more people we have, God, darn it, John. The more people we have in this chat, like talking about,
the more ideas.
Yeah, the more ideas that we'll have. Like just watching you guys comment, and I'm sorry we haven't been really responding to it, but it's like just watching this be so lively. It's great because we get to talk more about it, and it gives us more ideas.
We are all thinking the same things.
All right. So
I've been reading some of the comments, and everybody's like, "What if it's a parallel universe?" And at one point, you know, both thieves and comps meet up.
Well, hey, didn't they do that before?
Here, let me try and pull up the chat because the chat keeps disappearing on us.
I just pulled it up too. Oh my gosh, so many comments.
No, I don't want to try YouTube Red. Not that you shouldn't, because you should because YouTube. Where is it?
But again, guys, like. That's what I'm thinking, you know, it's like, what if these powers were created, you know, to expand, you know, like the police team and they were stolen, you know,
Someone said if they would be like a time travel Sentai. Thieves traveling through times, cops following them through time to stop them, who knows?
Actually, that might be it.
That comment was from Sam, 123456789 tout.
Wow.
That's a long name.
That's actually pretty...
You know, that would fall in line with the past rumors that we've gotten. And actually, it's not a terrible idea.
The time machine...
The time machine engine thing that we got recently?
Guys, oh my god, what if Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna go into theory really fast.
No, go into theory.
Okay. What if they were all
Shut up, Jimmy. Sorry.
all cops, and then they found the time machine, and half the cops were like, "No, we gotta stay and fight here," and the other half were like, "No, we gotta go back to the source and stop this." So they literally stole it, and they're like going rogue back in time while the cops are fighting here in the future, and it's like a simultaneous thing. We've seen it kind of happen in Time Force where it's like they go back.
You know, that's kind of what's happening in Q-Ranger. And
Yeah.
the thing I've noticed about like Sentai going as they're airing, and then we get the rumors and stuff, it's usually what's happening in the Sentai currently. So it's like, it's kind of a test to see, like, oh, would it work?
Like, let's test out that little thing.
And I don't know if you guys are caught up with Q-Ranger yet. Are you caught up?
I'm not, but I know that they're still back in time. Well, half of the team.
I mean, so what's happening right now is like crazy, and it was like, oh, it kind of falls in line with the rumors. I was like, maybe this is what's going to happen. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope
the possibilities are endless right now.
Okay, so
Someone said, I heard that the logo for the show will use the V in the Sentai logo, like a versus between the two teams.
that's also another thing that was in the rumors a while ago.
Cool.
That was Super Samurai 1.
Yeah, I'm like, so a lot of these rumors actually, if they do make a lot more sense now knowing what this concept is going to be.
Someone said, okay, Deca Master fan, a fruit theme would be great. They did that in Kamen Rider.
The thing is, with Kamen Rider though, they made it work because they never really referenced them as fruit. As the farthest they ever mentioned them as fruit is the name of the armors themselves. It was like, oh, I have a lock that just happens to have an orange on it.
Banana!
Orange! Hanemichi onsen! And it's like, that was cool, but if you actually had a Sentai theme that's like, red apple! You know, like, sure, that'd be funny, but I don't know if I'd actually...
That sounds funny already.
Yeah. Red apple, yellow banana!
Oh, CV made a good point. CV, our good friend, CV Illustrations.
Oh, yes, guys, actually, CV Illustrations, if you follow him on anything, I believe it's just CV
CV Illustrations,
CV Illustrations on Instagram, Twitter. Dude,
amazing work.
He is. Oh, they're so good.
He commented saying, it would be parallel to Kamen Rider Build if they were to go with the animal/mech thing.
And see, that's what I'm thinking that they might do, because that was also another rumor. Because it's like...
So they might do animal mechs, kind of like Go Buster?
Kinda. But then, like, kind of downplay the animal theme,
see, that's what I was thinking. Mighty Action Lou, if the thieves had a Sly Cooper look...
I see.
That's where I was getting
with like the kind of button up and then the hat kind of thing, or like the eye band.
Oh yeah, having the eye band be the
helmet thing.
Cool
yeah,
helmet.
That would be cool, and then like a little thing out.
You know, as a little challenge to you guys, for any of you artistically inclined people, CV, even you're included in this if you want. I want you guys, like the viewers, to like draw up your best what you think the suits are gonna look like, and then tag We the Geeks of LA on Instagram or Twitter, and then I don't know, you can even like choose like some of your favorite ones next stream.
Yes, we'll feature them.
Yeah, we love looking at artwork.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. I just link all your stuff into this in the comments below after the video ends, because if you post them now, we're not gonna be able to see them.
Oh, CV said challenge accepted. Oh, he said maybe masks with mustaches.
Yo.
Thieves got them sneaky stashes.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I'm thinking about it, and it's...
You know what? Akiba Ranger has that cool little design theme.
We got a comment for Darrel from
thinking...
Jimmy is a geek. You like Fruit Ninja breakdancers, but you don't like video game doctors?
No! Video game doctors are stupid! Yeah, I said it! Not really defending the fact that the breakdancing fruit... What did you call it? Fruit Ninja breakdancers? If you took out the breakdancing, it really didn't change anything. But if you take out the doctor thing out of X-Aid, that's too much. This is also the hypest theme.
Yeah, CV says we need to make a specific hashtag for this. True, we need a specific hashtag.
Well, I always hashtag Power Geeks.
Alright guys, if you...
I don't know.
Power Geeks drawing challenge.
That's a long hashtag.
I don't know. Power Geeks art.
Power Geeks art.
Yeah.
Let's do
All
that.
right.
Power Geeks art. Hashtag Power Geeks art.
Hashtag Power Geeks art for you guys.
How about you keep it short?
Hashtag Popo Sentai.
Let's spell that
Popo Sentai, what?
Like, as funny as that is, it would only work for one Sentai. So, that sounds like, oh man, I'm really looking forward
out.
to this.
Hashtag Power Geeks challenge.
Alright, so let's scroll up a little bit because we were kind of like, if Helmets and Henshin Network, by the way guys, we were also on one of their videos.
Yes, I was Kishiki Yellow in that one. So
do that again?
no,
That was
I don't want
perfect.
to.
Again.
It's on live. Everyone saw it.
You
It's
guys
too late to
can
go
rewind it.
back.
We're gonna
You
make
guys-
a gif out of that.
So, that was great. We did Power Ranger Star Force thing, and I was with the heart of a lion, Power Ranger Red, and that was cool. And he was yellow.
I was yellow.
Let's see. What? Say it
I
again.
was yellow. I
Yellow
was
who?
yellow.
The
Kishiki Yellow.
no.
Guys, we also have a secret thing that we like to do when we talk to each other. We make gifts out of each other and send them to each other while in costume.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Darrel's next. Trust me, Darrel is
No!
coming up.
If we do get parallel airings, Patoranger 1 week, then Lupinranger next week, and this will totally change the game. I agree. Especially after the fact that like we're 40-something years in.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
See, that's what Darrel was saying. It's like, you know, first episode is gonna be about the police, and then the second episode might be about the thieves.
Guys, I
and
think
then
Darrel
as-
knows more than he's letting on. Get him!
And
I know.
as everything is going, there's gonna be some points where these characters are just gonna clash with each other.
With the sword of a fish, speed fish.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I was laughing.
I'm sorry. That was the greatest recording.
Wait, you guys have to check out that video. So definitely check out the Helmets and Henshin Network for that
Power Ranger
cool-
Star Force, and they put out like videos like all the time.
Yeah.
I see it all the time in my newsfeed. It's cool. Okay, so we've talked about the Sentai. Let's talk about what's gonna happen when they bring this over to
You mean-
Power Rangers.
to Power Rangers.
So
Wait. But see, here's the thing. We don't even know if Power Rangers is even gonna pick it up because they've skipped Go Buster.
So that's what I
They
mean.
skipped Tilkuger. They skipped Jouger because
Never mind.
Jouger.
They even say it in the open. Juoja, Juoja, something Japanese.
What was that? Today is the episode of Danny making random strange noises, guys.
Yeah, right?
We need to get up.
Oh, the Helmets and Henshin Network said you guys don't have to promo me. Now you gotta.
Hey man, we
Yeah.
gotta respect good work.
Gotta respect good work.
Yeah, okay, so what I mean is like, because we still don't know what the next Power Ranger season is. I 100% hope they go for Q Ranger. I don't know for sure what it is.
I want them to go for Jouger.
But like, we're getting close to the point where it has been, I'm pretty sure they've decided what the next Ranger season is.
Oh yeah, they need to.
I'm pretty sure they already have picked it because they have to write it and everything.
And then auditions already.
So, yeah, exactly. And then Power Ranger auditions are going to be coming up. So then it's like, begs the question, what is the next Sentai? I hope it's going to be Q Ranger, but I think that might be too much for them.
It's a large cast.
It's a large cast,
It's
and
a
as much as I would
huge
love
cast.
to see that, it's too much. Just knowing who Saban is and like, you know, what they do with their seasons, it's hard to like know exactly what they're gonna do. Which is why I'm like, okay, that as far as I know, trains don't sell here in
No.
America. So I don't think Tokyuger would happen, but I really wish it like it would. Zyuohger is cool.
I love Jouger.
I love Zyuohger, but I believe Bandai said they don't like the cube
whole
concept.
Cube concept.
Which I don't like either. But I feel like they can, I don't know.
It
See,
grew on me a lot though.
The thing is, like, watching Jouger and seeing all the cube concept, I didn't like it either. But
Makes sense for
as the
the.
story goes and it developed, it made sense. And then, you know, just watching how they focus on, you know, different what do you say? Different cultures.
Very South American, Peruvian.
Yeah. So it all makes sense, you know. And I honestly think that here in America, kids love that whole Minecraft thing.
They love cubes.
And that concept is already cube. So I honestly think if they did something, even if they translated Jouger into like a video game concept here in America, it would work phenomenally.
Yeah, like I agree. It's just the cube concept is me personally. It's really hard to look past.
It's just him not liking it.
I'm just not a fan of it. But I guess Saban just isn't either, as far as I know. And so that also means that we can possibly go back a couple seasons to Go Busters because we still have that footage.
Guys, I know what this is really about. They're not ready for human-human relationships.
No, see, but that's the thing I'm saying though, is that they can do a lot with the footage and make it into like a video game kind of thing here in America.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that was one of the concepts. I forgot who did it. It might have been Speed Racer Flubber, I think. When Ghost Sager was still coming out and they had predicted Megaforce, he was like, "Oh, make Megaforce a video game theme." Where like they put the cards in and it transports them out, and then that's why they're the way they are. Like each ranger is a part of a separate tribe, kind of like World of Warcraft, and so that's why they can control a different one. And you know, it sounded cool.
People are jumping on the video game Sentai idea.
Yep.
See, it would work.
It
for
totally would.
Jouger would work, you know. Jouger.
Yeah.
It would work, you know. I'm just saying that if they get rid of the
Darrel, his first language is gibberish. Clearly,
my first language is Spanish.
Is
No hablo español.
Like me earlier.
I don't know what you said earlier, but
we're all having speech problems today, guys. Sorry.
Yep.
I didn't warm up. I didn't do my vocal exercises.
Yeah.
Darrel's ready. Darrel's a voice actor. If you guys don't know Darrel, Darrel is an amazing voice actor and a very good friend of ours.
And
I'm a good friend of you guys.
Yeah, and he has a lot of great projects that are coming out.
Yeah, Minecraft Sentai.
Yeah, you know, something like that. Like America can
Minecraft
do
Sentai!
their own Minecraft video game with Power Rangers and make it a thing. And you know, all the fans that love Minecraft already can all just become fans.
Guys, I miss Cubics.
Cubics was great.
For everyone.
Yeah. See, if the
I want my own robot.
Oh, when the Q Rangers have a team up with Duogers, it looks kind of like Cubics because they have all the spears and the ball. Oh man, that looks so cool. Sorry.
It's not gonna happen.
I loved Cubics.
Guys, if you don't remember Cubics, it came out way back in the 90s when we were kids. And they had awesome toys at Burger King where if you collected them all, you can build.
Cubics was excellent. Wrong. It was excellent. Excellent. Does anyone remember that? No, it was just me. Because every time like something happened in the show, they're like, "Oh, excellent!" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Excellent.
It's better than that was a super mega win.
Deca Master said, "Darrel, say Ryder Henshin, please."
Say
Ryder
Henshin.
Ryder Henshin? Like.
There you go.
Which one? Just Henshin. Henshin. There's so many different like. What? Rabbit tank. Henshin. And then.
On a side note, me and Danny were watching the like live stage, the Henshins, where they literally just do it on stage, and it's hilarious because they do like their little spin arounds and stuff, but they never Henshin.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
Let's see. You guys are loud. Why? Who's Carlos Danny Castellanos?
That's me, but John is hacking
Darrel
my
would
phone.
do
I'm sorry for the
excellent
inconvenience,
Kamen Rider
guys.
device voices.
You know, that's one of the things that I love doing when no one's looking. It's like if you manage to find me walking on
That's
street,
a lie. He does it even if you're looking.
No,
like
no.
right now.
It's funny because I'll just be like, Cyclone Joker, and then I'll do the Gokaiger thing all the time. The
high pitch.
Kaizo Sentai Gokaiger.
So that's kind of like Danny, but he does it like moves instead. He does it randomly.
But yeah, I do like all of them. John, go for the naughty step. John?
Go to the naughty step.
The naughty step.
John, you're in trouble.
John, you're in trouble. But yes, so okay, back to Rangers really quick. So what?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments. You guys are too funny.
So back to Rangers really quick. I was just thinking like they could go back to Go Busters, and that seems like a possibility. Or
Yes!
this
Sorry.
I like that. Yeah.
I love Go Busters, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. She just shook. I don't know
I got
if you guys
excited.
saw that. But
They didn't see it. They saw the camera shake though.
It was an earth.
But yeah, so it was really like, I feel like they also have the possibility, since we're coming out with 2,
It's a
we
jump
might be
bag.
able to have like a season running concurrent.
Oh, damn.
Someone.
Oh, we have a super chat!
Super chat.
Damn. Question. If Disney kept making Power Rangers, would it be better than the Power Rangers now or nah? And also, how do you like Kamen Rider build so far?
Well, here's. Do you want to go first or Nate?
I mean, I'm a little torn. I feel like Disney did good because I love Ninja Storm, but after that, I feel like they didn't know how to deal with the property. But now all the shows on Disney Channel are super action and spy and guns and stuff.
See, the
so
thing, like, as much hate as people gave Disney, they had
The budget?
they had a good idea of
Yeah.
what Power Rangers was kind of like becoming or going for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, RPM was kind of like an example of that. Even like SPD and like
See,
all these other seasons.
my thing is that I think when Disney got their hands on Power Rangers, I think they were looking at Mighty Morphin and what it was, and they started like that. And as the seasons kept going, they started maturing.
yeah.
You know?
And that's what I really appreciate about it. The thing is that like the Power Rangers with Disney wasn't making any money, and honestly that's why they killed it off with RPM. And then they were like, oh, how do we bring it back? So they brought it back with the 2010 revision of Mighty Morphin with all the comic book effects, because they needed money.
Yeah.
And so like I believe that was the whole thing why Saban brought it back, because he was like, oh no, I don't want that happening. But really, like, Disney kind of knew what Power Rangers was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And as much as people say they hate it, it's better than a lot of what we're getting.
I mean, people say
real
they
hate.
hated it, but then they had a lot of good seasons
But
as
the
well.
thing is, they go back and they appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is that, you know, I feel like when Disney got their hands on Power Rangers, they saw what Power Rangers was with Saban, and as the years went by,
It grew up with us a bit.
They started maturing, you know, which is the same thing that happened with Power Rangers when Saban had it. Mighty Morphin started, you know, as a kid's show, and then later on down the line, it started maturing with the audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Although no one can argue that the Disney merchandising was like that it wasn't freaking cool.
Yeah,
you
like,
could literally go to Disney store and buy a bunch of Power Rangers
It was-
stuff.
and the kids' costumes were great.
It was
for Disney.
so it was a lot better than a lot of what Saban had. Really, all of the Saban era perks were, as far as merchandise, was the fact that like we could get toys that were directly the same as the Sentai products.
Yeah.
And that happened a little bit.
Die-cast, and it was
That
amazing.
happened a little bit with Disney too, but it didn't happen as often.
I feel like if they had kept it though, it might have been at that point now. I mean, who knows?
And I think that's the problem. The problem is Disney was very mature towards the end.
Yes.
And I think that's what audience kind of didn't like, since, you know, when you think Disney, you think of children.
Yeah.
You know, and
Exactly.
and it was just a very mature show. You know, and right now with Saban, they're trying to get back into that loop that they once were in.
What I feel like is happening though, and a lot of you guys can see it, it's very obvious. It's like what they're trying to do is they're trying to recreate the formula of Mighty Morphin, because what Mighty Morphin was to Saban, that was huge. It was game changing. You know, it was a giant.
That's what made Saban.
It was a boom. And so I feel like what's happening is that they're just trying to recreate it, and they're not really getting anywhere. Ninja Steel is kind of, and Ninja Steel now, the first few episodes of Ninja Steel were not so hot, but like these newest seasons of Ninja Steel have been like progressively better than the ones that were released. Same with Dino Charge. When Dino Charge started, like all the way up to the finale, great. I mean, it wasn't fantastic, but they were great. And so, trying to watch Saban trying to like struggle, like where's that fine line of better but still Mighty Morphin, and he has to cross that line of like it's not Mighty Morphin anymore, and that's the problem. That's what I feel like is the problem. They still think their target audience is there, but it's not.
It's a mixture. The audience for Power Rangers is really a mixture. You know, it's from kids, you know, to, you know, parents, you know, because there's still some parents that watch Power Rangers, and it's just trying to find that fine line of, you know, keeping both in one, you know, and I think that's what Saban is struggling with. You know, it's we can't make it too mature because then kids are not gonna like it, and if we make it too kiddish, you know, we still lose, you know, that large amount of audience that has stuck around. Which is
why it's funny,
you know?
Because I don't know if any of you guys have seen the new Ninjago movie yet.
Wow.
Oh, hey!
Awesome.
Larry Newbill, what's up? I didn't expect to see you on here.
Aww.
Thank you, bud. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Matt Hunt, actually, next comment. He is Dukemon22. He's the guy that usually like breaks the news for all the new Sentai rumors and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So, great having you here, bud. Missed the beginning. I'm fairly sure we're looking at a situation where the name of the new show will be either both nor neither of the two named teams. Yes, and we were talking about that, and while I agree it might be a Hurricaneger kind of situation, just reiterating that for everyone now just tuning in, I feel like it's going to be a Hurricaneger kind of situation where we have one team being the focus and then another team like kind of like jumping in, and then or it could be a co-current thing where one team is having 1 week, and then the next week it'll be another team,
and then later on down the season these two teams
kind of merge. Because we were talking about how it might have been one team, and then they split apart to follow their own goals, to beat the big bad or whatever it may be. And either one is ambitious, but having like just two Sentai alone is pretty ambitious.
I still want to see at least one female Red.
Yes.
That would be amazing. And I like the idea. I think it's great.
Ooh.
And
oh, he said agreed. More news will be out second week of December. Toy scans and all that.
Oh, yes. I'm really looking forward to all that stuff.
Costume designs.
Oh, we're so close.
See costume design.
This is my favorite part of like the Sentai. I've said this so many times, but it really is. I love this part of the
it's
like the rumors,
revealing and all the goodies and theories. It's great.
It's so awesome. Hashtag Team John. I don't like that team. Anyway, moving on. Oh, hashtag Team Mari. Hey,
I like that one.
I can get behind that team.
I'm gonna hashtag that team.
But yeah, that's what I feel like is gonna happen with the new Sentai. And as far as like what you've missed, Dukemon, we're just talking about like possibly what Power Rangers could be, because I was saying like maybe they're gonna focus on one team and then the other team will be I don't know, a comic book property or something like that, or I don't know. It sounds like it'd be cool because Saban, as far as we know, maybe he might get super ambitious in the future. He only like he's very cheap with the way he like runs this series. We can all see that. It's no like, and so it's like, how is he gonna handle this if this gets brought over? And I really hope they do. Like, I really want Kyuranger to be brought over, but I really like the idea of having more than one team, and I would love to see that being adapted in a Western kind of style.
You know, what if they do that with Kyuranger? You know, like what if they adapt Kyuranger
but split the teams?
And split the teams? Because you got to keep in mind when Kyuranger's footage, they're not always together all the time.
I was talking about that with Joe on hashtag Joe, and the problem with that, as great as an idea as that is, all of their footage is mixed. So there's a couple episodes where they're like, okay, we're separated, and there's some other episodes where they're separated. But then looking at it now, a lot of their episodes are just like, we're all together, all 12 of us, or all 9 of us.
Just chilling in the...
And just chilling.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't, unless they want to spend more money to like refilm this, I don't see that happening. You know?
Well, they do a lot of like their own shots.
That's what I mean. It's like, if they're willing to do that, totally. But I don't think they would put in the effort to actually like split it.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
It sounds like a cool idea, but yeah.
I still like the video game idea.
Yes.
With Jojer.
Jojer. Thank you.
You gotta sing the song so that you can pronounce it, right?
Jojer, Japanese
They should
something
play it.
lyrics.
Alright, let's play.
Ikan, Shaku,
let's
Rayon,
see.
Elephant, Tiger.
We got people saying that Q-Ranger's most likely to be the next Esteban was reported to have consulted with Toei during its planning.
That was before the money.
You know,
Yeah,
that's another thing, and I feel like, I remember that consultation too. The issue with that is that when Q-Ranger started, we had 9, and then we had 10.
Here we go.
With Kotaro, or not Kotaro, with Dragon Master, and then we had Kotaro, and now we have Phoenix Buster. You know, the most Rangers we've ever really had was
Kyoryuger.
the Dino Charge cast, which was 10, and I feel like they didn't really know what they were getting themselves into until Dino Charge finally hit its end. They were like, oh crud, there's like 10 Rangers here, what do we do? And it's another thing to like kind of re-emulate that, but now we're talking about like a season has 13 Rangers, and
That's
even
a
though
lot of Rangers.
and even though that doesn't seem like a whole lot to us production-wise, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
In fact, you know, we're not even talking about like possibly what other like things are supposed to combine, because Naga already has 2 suits, and then we have like all the Toku creature suits like
All the
Raptor and
monsters,
Sholanpo, you know?
and that's even if they keep those.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
But
know?
it's still, that's a lot of money that I don't think Saban is willing to spend.
Throwing out a random comment, something we talked about earlier. Matt Hunt said Japanese fans seem to think both teams will have 3 Rangers, so 3-on-3 as we had discussed a while ago.
That's what.
So earlier we had discussed that it might be a 3-Ranger thing, as much as we'd like to see it 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge cast.
With the extra Ranger
Yeah.
being an auxiliary, kind of like either each team would get 1 extra, or there would be 1 extra and he'd be sort of double agent between the 2.
Infiltrating between both teams.
And I think that'd be a cool, like, even his costume sounds like it would be really cool, being like a cop thief kind of thing. Or even if they want to do the whole Sentai thing where it's like we see a con team, it's like, that doesn't make any freaking sense. You know, like Star Ninja in the Ninja. It was like,
love him!
You're a cowboy with a hamburger morphin? I mean, like, that's what I mean, like, they tend to do these things where things just don't make sense, and we're just like,
but
what are you doing, something like Toei? I don't understand. And then they finally do it. It's like, oh, okay, I like this.
Whatever. Leave the man alone. His family got murdered.
Really? I haven't seen the Ninja yet.
Never mind. Sorry guys,
no, it's
spoiler
cool.
alert.
Dude, honestly, so
He's
many
not
of you
gonna
may or
watch
may
it.
not hate me for this, but the Ninja was like, I couldn't get past the first 4 episodes. And then Yoshi was supposed to be in episode 40-something. So I was like, okay, I'll give this episode a shot. And I watched it, and I still didn't like it. And I was like...
He was in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but it was like, I watched the whole episode, though, and I just did not... Nope, could not do it.
I watched the whole series. I liked
It took us a while to get really into it, and then we were like, damn, I like this family.
Five Nights at Freddy's Sentai.
Oh, yeah.
That... Okay, first of all, that sounds like nightmare fuel. Second, I don't think, even though it's popular, I don't think it would do well with...
I'm just saying, Minecraft with this season.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit that like button.
I would love to have like, so one of my voiceover friends, for any of you guys know, Kellen Goff, who's the voice of Funtime Freddy in Sisters
Sister Location.
Sister's Location. He's a really good voice actor, and he's like doing a whole bunch of stuff now. I would love to get him in on like a dub for a Power Ranger thing.
Oh my god.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm just thinking about that now.
He's thinking about it, but he has a lot of projects that we haven't done yet.
You missed the whole pronunciation in the song. I didn't hear you say
Georgia, Georgia.
Sorry guys, I gotta go. Ninja.
Yeah. Any more speculations as far as? Because
I don't know. I mean, like, we talked about, you know, where we
It's
don't
gotta
know
be
what
like-
time it's gonna be. We've talked about if
No.
there really are gonna be thieves and not good guys, and we've talked about, you know, them possibly, you know, time traveling.
they're doing
or-
something in the back. Don't worry about it, guys.
Sorry, we're being ninjas.
And it's. I mean, we've talked about the suits.
Yes.
You know, all this stuff. Their mechs. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? You
Yes.
know? I know a lot of you guys have commented. You know, but
Mhm.
like. Like we said, you know, we want to see your suit designs. So, you know, definitely hashtag what was it? Power Geeks Art?
Hashtag Power Geeks Art.
Power Geeks Art, yes.
Yeah,
Hashtag
hashtag Power Geeks Art, so we can check out your guys' you know, costume designs for this, you know, crazy new
Yes.
Sentai.
We'll put that in the
Yeah.
title description and again in the actual description.
Yes.
Really quick. Let's see. Power Rangers.
Computer-based Sentai.
Fan, yes. My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. No.
Yes, you read
Interesting
that
name.
right.
Anyway, Darrel, do you read Dino Charge? I do, technically. So on my channel, if you decide to go to it, it should just be youtube.com//Darrel Delfin. I do a fan dub. This was before Dino Charge was ever casted, and honestly, it's pretty cringy. It's like, it's not my favorite work.
Go watch it, guys.
It's pretty bad. But on MMPR Toys, they have a review with me voicing the toy of the Red Dino Charge figure, and a lot of people had confused me for the voice of Tyler. Personally, I don't think we sound alike, but, you know, energize! Unleash the power! And then, you know, shoot up, but...
Guys, randomly gonna throw this out. No, not randomly. But, so the whole Duck Ranger thing is catching on. Because, you know, Patoranger, Pato in Spanish translates to duck.
It's true.
So,
Yeah.
people are saying Duck Ranger. So, that's a thing now, guys. Duck Ranger.
Duck Sentai! Patoranger!
DuckTales Ranger. Oh, someone draw that!
Red Duck! Yellow Duck!
Sentai.
That's a Sentai.
They're already in... Pink Duck! Oh my god.
Yes, that just
That was
happened.
the best. That
Blue
needs to
Duck!
be it.
Black Duck!
Giddy Duck.
Oh my god. Jamco
Duck
said
Sentai!
hashtag
Patoranger!
El Pato Sauce Ranger.
And Pato Sauce Ranger? Oh my god.
Hashtag El Pato Sauce Ranger. Pato sauce is a literal, like, the hot sauce thing.
That sounds really funny. I know.
The Pato hot sauce thing is an actual Mexican can.
Yes, it's like
Wow.
a little
I didn't
yellow
even know
can, and it's Pato sauce. Rangers in a can.
Pato sword.
That's a
chicken.
It's okay.
That's a chicken.
He's the
It's only thing I
knockoff
have
ranger.
that's-
Maybe when they send it to Korea, it'll be chickens instead.
Oh man. Let's see. Lupin also means nut. Nut thieves, squirrel rangers confirmed.
Squirrel Ranger. Squirrels do steal stuff
Yes.
too.
Hey, there you go.
Squirrels are thieves.
Huh. That sounds.
Squirrels.
I don't know if they
Oh,
would
wait.
dive that deep, but
So-
it sounds really cool
Wait.
actually.
This might mean that they might be animals then.
So,
Yeah,
Based
it
on the
keeps,
theory, I mean,
yeah, it keeps coming back to
because
animals.
it keeps coming back to animals.
guys, the,
And you know-
the sauce confirmed.
And the thing is, you know, like I said with Zhou Uger,
Juoja!
Juoja!
is that you know
Juoja!
It's Juoja!
they get these like themes
squad.
from different cultures, you know.
Mm.
Duck Ranger versus Squirrel Ranger.
And they never get along. It's totally true.
Basically, it's gonna take place in the park, like all the time. So Matt said
That sounds
toy
like a
is
parody.
not beyond duck mech. They threw an ostrich in Gosei because
Oh, yeah,
they
totally.
could.
I hated that mech, by the way. That sounded like cool. It was like an ostrich mech. I could get behind that.
Someone said they fight in the park bench over leftover crumbs.
This sounds like the funniest, like, fan art, like...
Someone make this, please.
This sounds like a really funny comic.
They're writing
Like, I would read
attacks.
the hell out of this.
Duck peck attack, squirrel cheek shooter.
Scroll chick shooter.
Duck peck attack! Squirrel cheek shooter!
Final squeak.
Yeah, so the insect theme was...
Final quack.
That's the sound the gun makes when you shoot.
It's gonna go quack, quack, quack.
He said final quack. Is no one else gonna, like... Are we not gonna talk about that? He said final quack!
Oh, guys, someone said hamster rangers.
Hey, don't hate on Hamtaro.
I
Hamtaro
don't.
I love Hamtaro.
is the best.
I never hated on Hamtaro. What are you talking
I
about?
love Bob.
Oh, pato also rhymes with hato, which is Japanese for pigeon.
See, it all comes back to them being animals.
See, because Matt was saying that, like, in one of the previous rumors,
What about
we
the
talked about
raccoons?
this. See, that's what I mean, like, kind of like the Sly Cooper thing.
Yeah.
Matt Hunt, in one of the Dukemon, in one of the previous things, for anyone kind of just catching up now, he said something about, like, some of the previous rumors involved vehicles plus animals, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome, you know. And now that we're getting this whole, like, thieves versus cops kind of thing, I think it'd be cool if they still implemented the animal theme. And, like, as much as we're joking about it,
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be kind of like Go Buster.
yeah, like, as much as we're joking about it, it does
Makes sense.
yeah. And so, like, yeah, I really feel like they're going to include some sort of, like,
So-
animal theme to it.
So one's gonna be a raccoon, one's gonna be a squirrel, one's gonna be a duck.
Well, Go Busters played on the whole super animal over mech.
Can you imagine
Wait.
the 5 rangers like different?
Adam, what's wrong? I'm a duck. Yes, a duck. Like the one, like,
Like DuckTales.
I
And
mean,
if they're 3, it's gonna be what? Red, blue, and green.
Adam, what's wrong?
I
I'm a
can
duck.
imagine a black ranger being the squirrel though. Having like the no black mark like across the helmet. Like no bandana.
Raccoon
Like, see,
Ranger.
that sounds awesome, and they've already done the bandana thing with Gokai Silver, and so I mean it's not completely out of the realm. That'd be awesome.
Computer Sentai, Data Ranger.
Pato Striker, yes. Duck Striker.
Isn't the,
They said, don't worry, Matt. The ducks are the ones who drive the patrol cars.
They are Justice Ducks. So that's from Special Form 12.
Special Form 12? I also follow you on Twitter. It's really nice, like talking to you right now.
It's nice to see all you guys coming
We are
together.
Justice Ducks.
Let's get that meme going. Ducks
Let's
versus
keep it.
squirrels.
Quack cannon.
Let's quack this case.
Oh my god.
Let's quack this.
John, get out.
You know,
Guys,
like.
John's fired.
I
I'm
know we're
sorry.
joking about it, but then if that comes to fruition, something like that, it's like, let's quack this case. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be, like, incredibly mad. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to watch
What
it.
if, let's quack this case.
And then it goes. "Quack."
That'll be great.
So,
Every time he does it,
what do you think the gimmicks are gonna be? Because there's chances that these are gonna be a gimmicky season. Do you think they're gonna have the same gimmicks for each team?
You know, the helmets and Henshin Orc said, or they maybe we're off base and all the Lupin Rangers will be based on different nuts.
Peanut
Red,
Red!
Acorn Orange, Walnut Pink,
Walnuts!
Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger. It kind of makes sense. I mean,
Guys, we were
Cashew.
wrong.
Peanut Red!
What about cashew?
Hikon Orange!
Oh, little cute green pistachio.
Pistachio.
Kaito Sentai! Lupinja!
green pistachio.
Oh, it's Lupin Ranger! Lupin Ninja! Let's quack this.
Oh,
So mad at
Matt
you.
said, I'm sure there was a time no one believed Deck Ranger had a dog for both its master and its team canon. Anything is possible.
See, yeah,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
it could be really, like,
Oh,
Well,
Jezzer's in the house too.
it could be really low played as far. Hey, Jezzer. It could be really low played as like, oh, their thing is their mascot's a dog, Or it could be a really heavy thing, you know, like, I'm so excited!
The possibilities are endless.
Oh
And
my god, their mentor's a really old goose that knows Quack Fu. This is gonna be Kung Fu Panda's Sentai.
My god. Guys, like,
But look at Garu. Garu is also
this
Sentai.
stuff, when you tweet it, can you guys tweet this so I can retweet it? Because this is great. This is absolutely fantastic.
Screenshot, just send it to Darrel.
No, seriously, because all these comments get erased once this video is
Yeah,
published.
then we can't see them
Yeah.
anymore.
But God, I don't know what, I was just thinking about it, like, the gimmick. Like, what do you think the gimmick's gonna be? Because this is so late in the game that we don't know what anything is gonna be. So it's gonna be fun to, like,
Maybe they're gonna have like
handcuffs. No.
No.
That sounds cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen. There's so many different things.
Okay, which ones were the cops again?
Lupin? Yeah, no, Lupin is thieves.
Lupin is-
So
Lup-
Super Samurai 1 said, I want a Sentai gimmick to work like how Wizards' rings and O's medals work.
rings.
Oh, like jewels.
Yeah.
Oh!
Matt
Oh,
said
well, that wasn't-
triangle-shaped jewels.
Because if I remember correctly, that was also another rumor, but I think that was debunked really quickly, right, Matt? The Jewel Ranger or something like that.
We just saw jewels that humans turned into jewels in the one movie. What was it, Tyson?
No, it's in Zhou Uzer.
Versus...
Debunked unrelated toy, that's what I thought. However, I do think that would be a really cool thing, having each of them have jewelry as the gimmick, like just like a jewel, kind of like Sonic's
See, but
and
what
Chaos
kind of
Emeralds or
thieves
something.
are they, though? That's what's still bugging me. What kind of thieves are they?
Well-
are they good
Well, that's
thieves,
the most
bad
obvious,
thieves?
like, jewel
But, like,
thief.
Let's look at it like this. If I'm correct, this is going to be played off of Persona 5, like, you know, because of the thieves thing. If that's the case, what their goal was to ultimately steal people's hearts. But when they go into people's, like, hearts, metaphorically, they would take whatever was most important to them, like, be it a jewel or a trophy or, I can't remember all of them. But it's like, what if they were, what if they were just, like, jewels, like, that have these special,
Helmets
powers.
on Henshin Network said,
Yeah.
I'd say keys
Yeah.
used to get into vaults and lock cellar doors, but I don't know if they'd use them so soon after Go Kaiju.
That's
I was
another
gonna say-
thing. I was thinking about that too.
I was gonna say too. I don't think they're gonna go for jewels because of the Go Kaiju thing.
Guys, it's gonna be literally a sack with a dollar sign on it. They're just gonna throw the bag at people.
You can't really go with jewelry thieving because that was more like a Go Kaiju thing, wasn't it?
But in Go
Treasure?
Kaiju, that was just treasure. That wasn't a
Yeah.
gimmick. You know, I mean,
That just was like, because they're pirates.
it's not completely out
What
of
if
the realm.
They're still stealing like.
Hopefully the season is what it's quacked up to be.
CV.
Ha! Ha! That's the
Oh my god. No, guys, we got it all wrong. They're gonna use beaks and buck teeth. That's the gimmick.
Stop.
What if they used nuts?
Instead of the Quantum Ranger, it's the Quacker Ranger.
Oh man, there's so many things.
I don't know what the gimmick would be for this.
You know, I'm gonna stick with jewels, because that seems like something that the police would take and then they would try and then.
I would feel it'd be like more like.
Would kids
items.
want to buy jewels though?
I don't think.
I think.
But then we
I
have
think
the
Oh,
rings.
what if it's like a cool jewel with the holograph inside? Like, you know how we have the globes right now with like the thing inside? A jewel, but with, you know, something
Yeah,
inside
see,
the
that's
jewel.
what I mean. Like, it could also play because we had wizard, and those are basically jewels.
Yeah, what if you like stick it into something?
Yeah.
Like
It's-
I don't know, something. You guys can't see
it's,
me
It's
back
a
here.
power-up thing. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I need fire
Oh,
powers,
like how
fire gem.
how Pokemon just did with that.
Oh, with the Z
So-
crystals or
Yeah.
something. That's what I mean. Like, it could be like that.
Yes.
And it's not completely out of the realm to like have them just be different colors. That's what they're doing with the
So
Q-Tomas.
you thinking they might have a watch where they're just gonna?
Yes.
Kind of just like put it in, or like that would make the most sense.
Oh, and then the morph is like the thing goes on their eyes, and then
What?
we're just
Interesting.
speculating here, guys.
But we're gonna have two different henshins then.
What would be
Oh,
like-
that's another thing too. Or would it be the same? You have a bug on your. Now it's off. Anyway.
Oh my god. For the cops, why not have a donut themed wrist stranger?
Yeah.
You know, before Ninja, we would have laughed at that.
Hamburger.
That's what I mean. Before Ninja, we would have laughed at that.
All American
We can't
burgers
anymore
and
because we had a
selfies.
hamburger.
And
So
we have a hamburger in Power Rangers too.
Yep.
I don't like the hamburger morpher, guys. I was team no burger morpher. So yeah.
Special Form 12 said, I have tweeted all of our great ideas out, y'all.
Yes, I'm gonna retweet this. It's so great.
I need to log on to my Twitter.
I do too, but
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things, but right now, Jules kind of seems like
I like the jewel now. You know, if
now
it
that we
has
finally explained how it works.
yeah, in our heads.
Like
This would be a cool morpher, you know, having a jewel out and then just going.
because we
clothes or
can't do
something.
cards again. I mean, we could, but it would have to like be something different.
They went so all out with the cards, though.
Yeah, and it has to be something that they could easily produce, and something that would look cool on
Fake
screen.
dollar bill. Nah, the jewel seems the most, like,
Yeah.
it makes the most sense.
But
Mhm.
what would the cops be though? We got the thieves, you know, maybe cool
Could it be
jewel
like-
with a watch.
could it be like Turbo where they have like the keys, like they have their like
What
a
if-
Gelso type key where they turn in and
Their badge?
or their
Or
badge.
badges.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
badge.
But then it'd be kind of like SPD.
No, but what if it's just like, or like,
Kind of like a swiping thing.
yeah, not exactly, because SPD
Or
is literally
no,
like just
like
in their
to accuser?
hand. No, but their
Have a
badge was
card thing
square.
Where they just like swipe.
I meant like that
Oh yeah,
shaped badge.
kind of like that.
Kind of like Digimon Tamers 3.
Yeah, like
Mm.
Tamers. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, cards is tough. Kids destroy them. No, that's
Yeah.
completely true.
Yep.
That's why I'm thinking it might be a very like hard like plastic thing. I don't know. No, yeah, I think you like. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sticking to Jules, and then you know once we finally
What if
see
they
like.
do another gun?
I was thinking too, but
But the thing
they
with
did that.
that is that we had these.
Yeah, and what if they have it like decayed? I mean, at the end with a card and.
So then go back to the whole card thing about the cards being destroyed.
Or it could be something completely original. I don't know. You never know. I think handcuffs might be kind of cool, but no.
I mean,
about-
we saw it in
what
the
about-
Keeper Ranger
Yeah.
handcuffs,
What about the
giant handcuffs.
What about the DOI morpher? You blow into it and you morph.
Oh my god.
Did you guys hear that?
Can we bleep that out or not? Can
Anyway.
we just stop the? No.
Special
Off
Forms
the
12
screen.
said, gotta go. Let me know the things you come up with.
Yeah, totally. In fact, I think. Well, how long have we been running?
We've been running.
We'll
for an
probably
hour
have
and 7
to
minutes.
leave soon.
Yeah.
So, do you want to cut it here?
Yeah.
If they want to continue the discussion, just go over to our Instagram or our Facebook.
That's true.
Message us, leave some comments over there, because unfortunately these comments are gonna disappear.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, guys.
So
Like,
if you guys have screenshotted these comments and would like to post them, hashtag Power Geeks. And if you guys
Please.
have your original art for this new Sentai, please hashtag Power Ranger, hashtag Power Geeks art.
Yes. We're gonna retweet. Wow, we can't speak. We're gonna like
The
retweet
word cannot be
this
spoken.
as much as like we can. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope
This
you
is
guys are
really
looking forward
fun,
to it.
and I just love having this discussion with everybody.
Also, thanks to
chiming
all our
in
good
and-
friends that joined in on us, as well
Yes.
as new friends.
and all
And
the
Matt
quacks
Thank
and-
you.
says, see you
And
guys
like,
soon.
guys, give a thank you to Matt Hunt because honestly, without him, like
We wouldn't know anything.
I wouldn't know this stuff. And I know there's a bunch of other people that are there to translate, but I trust Matt with a lot of like the releases for Sentai. And
He
stuff.
said
Matt.
he'll bring more rumors and
appreciate
such
it.
when he can. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Matt. And thank you so,
So
much
go
for
check out
joining this
Matt.
stream.
Check out CV Illustrations. We'll leave all this
Yes.
stuff in the description.
Yes.
We'll
Please.
leave our hashtag. We'll leave Darrel's information so you can follow him on all his social
Yes.
You
media.
guys seen Darrel's YouTube
No,
channel?
there's,
you guys should.
there's honestly not a lot.
Yeah, but you got some great stuff.
I
in
mean,
there.
I have some great
And
stuff.
You guys
but,
like Kamen Rider Guy?
Oh, that's on VidMe actually.
Oh wow.
So if you guys go on VidMe, Darrel J Delfin, that's where I'm gonna be moving some of my dubs because YouTube's kind of being stupid. So if you want to see some of my fan dubs and stuff like that, move it over to VidMe. I'm gonna be on there. I've advertised it on Twitter a couple times, but no one ever really clicks on it because whatever. But yeah,
Thanks to the guys that super chatted us.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
you.
Too.
Yes.
Definitely, guys. Stay tuned. We got some new material that we're gonna be working on
With Darrel.
Oh, there's that too. And
we're working on that.
We're also gonna be sharing our experience hanging out with the Power Rangers Dino Charge. We're gonna share our trip, little
That was
vlog
awesome.
that we did. So stay tuned for that, and we will also have a new special guest star in our YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that.
Whoa!
Count for
That's
that.
awesome!
There's a lot of
Sorry,
going
guys.
Yep. So as always, guys.
It's been awesome, and we can't wait for the next vlog.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday. So stay tuned, and as always, guys,
May the power protect you.
Yeah, what he
Stay
said.
Awesome. Love you guys.
That too. All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you later.